Hi partners, thanks for coming over here on this link. We're going to talk about the most misunderstood word in the English language. 7 letters, S-U-C-C-E-S-S, success. That's right, success. You can ask anybody you want to anywhere in this United States, you won't find one person a month who can answer that question. I'll tell you what it is. Daily progression toward worthwhile, predetermined goals. You remember I told you we got to set a goal. Setting a goal in your mind is the most important decision you'll ever make other than your commitment to God. Mine was set up here when I was 7 years old to become an actor. I didn't realize that many years later, 28 or whatever it is years later, I would know what a bullfrog syndrome meant. Here it is. Now, bullfrog syndrome. I heard a man speak and he said that there are millions of bodies in our cemeteries whose epitaph should read, died at 20, buried at 90, because they mistook their first goal as success. That's why I say don't ever retire. This computer must have something to look forward to. That's it. So remember that. Don't ever retire. But now, the bullfrog syndrome, how does that work? How can millions of people be dead, dying at 20, and then buried at 90 by mistaking their first goal as success? That happened to me. When I was a little boy, I wanted to be an actor. Came out here, and years later, I made the first movie, and I had climbed the mountain of success. I was through. I had done everything. After that, nothing mattered until I heard a man say, don't ever stop. And I thought, wait a minute. I realized that I had quit thinking about anything after I made that first movie. Now here's how they determine this technically. Scientists take a bullfrog, put him in a Pyrex dish of about 1.5 inches of hot water. When they drop this frog in, his legs are strong and the water's hot, he comes right out. They catch him, empty the bowl, put cold water in there. Now they put him down in there and he says, ribbit, he loves that. He's sitting there in this cold water, but they put him on a tiny Bunsen burner. As the water gets warmer and warmer, finally a bubble comes up from the bottom, then another, and then the water boils and the frog will die. He'll never move again. That's known as complacency. That's why when people are retired, they say, wait a minute, they don't need me anymore. This computer that is so powerful, they thought there's no more need for it. And you'll find many grandparents die when they ought to still be alive. Don't ever retire. One day say, I no longer do what I used to do, but this is what I'm doing now. I greet AARP greetings all the time to people. I say, I greet you in the name of insurance actuary tables. We're all dead. Some of them laugh and others look kind of perplexed. But I was supposed to have died 7.5 years ago. We're all going to die. I want to tell you how to live. That's the key. Bullfrog syndrome. Don't be a bullfrog. Don't ever stop. Hey, I love you guys. I hope you like this little illustration about being a bullfrog. We'll come back and do another one later, and then we're going to have more fun than you ever saw. I'm so thankful Dennis got the thing set up for me. I think I look as best as I can. Okay, that's enough, shut up. All right, I love you. Go get 'em, tigers.